Hello, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Thank you for tuning in for this WeInterview today from our PropNexMalaysia. This is the live that we are going to on. And okay, so me is the host for today. I'm Yvonne Hing, the COO of PropNexMalaysia. Okay, and good afternoon, good evening to everyone. Thank you. Hello, good evening. Yes. So today I have a special guest of one of our negotiator. She is actually, her name is Indy, and she actually joining us in 2 years. Okay, so let's welcome Indy.
Hi,
Hello, Indy.
thank you
Can you
very
hear
much.
me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you very much for the lovely introduction, Yvonne. Good evening,
Yes.
everybody.
So, have you taken your dinner yet?
Oh, yes, I had.
Have you taken your dinner?
I did.
You had, Okay, so let us, while waiting for others to join in for us for these sections, let us have some chat before now only started to join in. Okay, there's 35 people. Hello, hello.
Hello. Oh, that's nice.
Okay. So
Hi, Kogan.
hi, Sam. Okay, indeed. So
Yes.
today is just the first day of MCO. What are you doing?
Oh, today I've been on the move. One is getting my list in order. Firstly, getting my cold call and getting all the videos for all our projects, because we have some of our agents who have actually went out of their way to do videos so that we could do Zoom presentations to our clients. So I was just putting that in order,
Okay.
so that we are able to have a clear and direct Zoom introduction.
So compared to the previous year, this year is much more prepared.
Exactly. Yes. Because we were told about it, and it was quite likely coming due to the COVID-19 cases was tremendously increasing.
Okay, good. So let us talk about a little bit about you, because our title is actually from zero to SHERO. So as I know that you didn't have any experience in this real estate and you come into it. And as I know that you actually in the airline for 25 years as leading as a stewardess. So do you mind to share a bit with us?
Certainly, Yvonne. Thank you. My name, as I've already been introduced, I'm Indy. I'm born and brought up in Penang, Penang Langa. Uh, ex, I'm an ex-leading stewardess with Malaysia Airlines, where I worked for 25 years. I've been around the world many times over and over again. I'm married to a lawyer. I have three wonderful children, aged 22, 20, and 16. And I have, since sorry, I've always thought that property investments are safer and more reliable compared to other types of investments. I've always heard people say that you cannot go wrong with property. After Malaysia Airlines, I worked there for 25 years. I was doing a mixed number of things. I then decided to, not too long ago, to settle down with property, because I feel that property is a long-term investment.
So this is the thought that make you make a decision to come in to the real estate career, come to this industry, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So, what is the, because when you join in, you didn't have any experience, and how you make yourself involved, how you make yourself actually from the zero get all those knowledge and able to go out and search. I know that you also managed to help a lot of our connections closing a lot of deal. Just be you just be with us 2 years, that you're able to cope up so fast.
Yes. So from my experience, because from the airlines in the service industry and coming into property, I had zero knowledge. I had zero knowledge. But what I would say is that the training that I received from PropNex, I managed to gain a lot of knowledge. I was never shy. There were many of the trainings that I attended more than once. And also, I was never shy to ask because, as they say, if you don't knock the door, you won't know if there's somebody inside. So I asked around and I got the knowledge from my leader. I have a very, very dedicated and committed leader. If I may, I would like to address him. His name is Sean Chia. He has been the most committed
Yes,
and
to me.
dedicated leader. And one thing I like about him is that he never ever pushed any of his agents. What he always did was always motivating. His love and his motivation was the biggest drive to me, for me, actually. You know, I've met many property agents. They always, the minute you go for projects, you meet up with people, other agents as well, and they will be like, oh, I got this target to hit, I got this target to hit, if not, this, that. But I never had that pressure at all. Despite not having that pressure, I succeeded. And I was just sharing with Sean earlier. I said, remember we had a dream board. We made our dream board, and I placed my target. And one advice that he gave was, Indy, put in your target, and you are definitely to at least achieve 50% from what you place. And I had actually placed a little higher than expectation, not knowing I exceeded my target. Not 50%, but actually
Wow,
100%, more than 100%.
wow.
Yeah. And we all, like, for me, it's like we all want financial stability. We all have household to run. We all have expenses to settle. I think that financial need and financial freedom is a big motivating factor. I was fortunate to have great leader, you know, not only him. In fact, I would like to thank you, Yvonne, Yuki, Marcus, even Steve, and also like to mention Cliff, and not forgetting Lin Lim, the mentors at PropNex, who are always willing to share
Okay.
their expertise. Another drive factor for me was seeing my leaders succeed. I told myself, if they can do it, so can I.
Very and always like improvement, and you have always
Sorry,
improve
Yvonne, I can't hear
yourself a lot
get
difference.
you.
Right.
Sorry, Yvonne, I didn't get you. Can you come again?
You have been practice and cultivate our one of our core value, continuous self improvement. Can you hear?
No, I didn't get you. Do you mind repeating the question, please?
Okay. Actually, no questions. It's actually congratulations to you only, and saying
Okay,
that you actually very good. You, you
thank you,
actually
Yvonne.
cultivate one of our core values, actually continuous self improvement. So let's go in sections. I know that there's a lot of people which come in. There's Yuki, Luis, Sally, hello, and JB also have
Hi.
me.
Hi, Yvonne.
Can you hear?
Hi. Yes, hi, Hugh. Hello. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So questions. So how you can actually manage your career and also family? As I know that you're also a mother for three, and you
Yes.
love family. How you actually balance in these two?
Okay. At PropNex, there's a lot of emphasis on the importance of family life and balancing your work and family life. Time management is the key in the balance. So, time management is the key to the balance. I schedule my appointments in such a way that they do not clash with my duty to my family. All is possible with time management. Yes, Yvonne? Could you hear me?
Yes. They're finished. Yes, yes.
Okay. So basically, for me, is time management.
So
I
now,
manage both family as well as my work.
okay. So you enjoy doing it, right?
I
Own career.
love
I
it.
know that before you love it, right? So at least you feel that you can actually juggle in between these both. So
Yes,
what
I
is
can.
some of the women they have family, they actually worry about they cannot juggle in between the family. So what is the advice you would like to give them?
Okay. As yes, I do come across where some agents do say that they can't manage because they have uh, family commitments. And yes, I agree. All of us do have our family commitments, but how we juggle it, right? So if we can get our time management, that is the key point to me. So that, like, say, you need to have the meal cooked for them. Probably you might need to start off a little earlier. The norm time you could be, you would have started off at 10 a.m. or something like that. But probably now you might start off at 7 instead. So basically, you discipline yourself, and if you are able to manage that, everything is possible. Never say never. I always feel that everything there's a possibility. No doubt there's always there's always 2 points to every single issues. For that 2 points, always look for the positive point. Don't go to the negative point. You are able to do it. And when you bring back good income, of course, the family is also happy. You will be getting blessings and encouragement from them as well. So even they will be managing their time and they will be supporting you. So it's always us, how we carry ourselves, what is our commitment, what is our focus. The key word is also focus. Once you are focused, you are able to manage everything.
Okay. So this is the keywords that you would like to let all the women out there to know about it, right? So
Yes,
it's still possible as long as you focus and as long as you have your time management, you're still able to have your career at the same time, have a lovely family, and you're also able to take good care of them.
yes,
Good.
yes.
So the next questions that everyone also would like to know in this
Sure.
industry, what is the memorable or remarkable property experience that you have?
Okay. The most interesting moments were in securing some transactions in Tryon, Kuchai Central, Ed and Stella, where even my colleagues thought that some deals will not go through, but they did. This boils down to being honest and open, even with the so called tough clients. You want?
Yes, you
Yeah.
finish?
No, no. Oh, you are you okay.
Okay,
I thought I
so
lost you for a bit. Sorry.
no worry. You haven't finished, right? You're still sharing the story, right?
Yeah, I'm quite okay. I did. I
Yeah,
did.
the line
I
is.
did.
I think the line is a lot of people is using it. Everyone is go on using the line, so now the line is actually not so good. Mm,
Yeah, my humble apologies on that as well. A little lagging here and there, right?
yeah. Yes, yes, yes. I'm so sorry for people who tune on to this Facebook. I think because all stay at home, all turn in, and all internet going to like everyone is using it.
Correct.
Okay,
Correct.
so now
Yeah.
let us
Yeah.
go to.
I
So
would like
this
to
is the
add on.
experience that
Sorry.
we always. Yes, yes. You may go ahead.
Sorry. As I
You
was
may go
saying that,
ahead.
uh, yeah, during my remarkable moments, yeah, I was just going to mention as well that the great achievements in Tryon and then also at Kuchai Central being one of the top taggers. So that was commendable to me by, I received a commendable certificate from my leaders, and I was quite touched. Despite having this MCO, RMCO, people are always so worried that their normal question is that, you know, do you think there's business? Are you able to make anything? Are people buying properties? Yes, they are. Just come over to any of the sales gallery. Just drop by on a weekend. You will see how busy the sales galleries are. It is the best time to purchase actually because of the perks, the deals that the developers are offering. Also, not forgetting the interest rate which are being offered by the banks. One?
Yes. Okay. Yes, you're right. Because as we know, now it's actually a lot of good offered by the developer, and this is the things that we can actually get a value buy property during this time. So it's actually if you are ready for your own stay or ready to actually looking for some investment, this is the time that we can able to get a value buy property. Yes. So like Indy said, is actually this is the time that you can go because interest rate is low, and at the same time we able to get the quite a lot of freebies from the developer offer. And also we have the HOC program. Yes. So you're okay. Can actually look for all our PropNext agents to actually to find out what is the project that you would like to invest. Okay. So next. So
If I may add on to
after
that,
we've been
Yvonne,
talking about,
sorry, you just
can
mentioned
you hear me?
HOC. Yes, I can. I just
Yes.
wanted to interrupt you
Yes.
there when you say HOC, not only the housing ownership campaign, but also the house key scheme,
Mm.
which is being offered by quite a
Yes.
number of developers. So do look into it. That's where, you are able to assist people who can't get the full loan now. They can easily convert later. So do look into this house key scheme as well.
You can actually talk a bit on this is what is house key about. At least some of them would like to know about it.
Okay, let me share with you for Ed and Stella. This project is under house key. So all you need to do at the beginning is you pay 1,000 booking fee, which is norm for any project when you do. And once your requirements, which is basic salary, and you just submit. There's a form for house key scheme. You will get the a code for yourself. And once your application is approved, you only pay up like 3 months deposit of the rental that you are going to pay. It's basically renting the apartment, which eventually is going to be yours after 35 years. And what Maybank scheme has done is that they have break down the thing to 5 years and then continue the 30 years. So within the first 12 months for Ed and Stella, if after the 12 months you would like to either convert it to the normal mortgage loan, you can do so, or you can even sell the property. In the event you purchase today and 1 year down the road, the property price is much, much higher. All you need to do is pay up to Maybank and the profit is all yours. Or you can maintain renting the place for 5 years. And mind you, it's fully furnished. So for 5 years, you are renting a place which after the 5 years term, you may either walk away or you may again change it to your normal loan if you feel that the property is really good. Why waste it? Convert the house scheme to a normal mortgage and you may own the property. And you have the option after the 5th year, if you feel that it's not feasible or it's not profitable to you, you may just walk away. So that's
Okay,
another
thank you.
advantage. Welcome.
Indeed, there's a question for you. Okay,
Oh,
they say, do you have any most difficult deal done or how you managed to turn it around? Is by Alex Lu. Do you
okay.
facing any difficult deal before?
Yes, there were many a time actually, because basically not everybody is who comes there and straight away purchases. They always have their reasons and their doubts. So my main concern is always, I what I do is that I listen to them. I listen to them and I hear what is their concern, and I try to tackle their concern, not sell the property. Yeah? I'm not going to talk about the property. I'm just going to concentrate on their concerns, talk to them, and then win them by talking to them. And once I have built the rapport with them and they start believing in you as well, the trust comes in. And then I try to talk about the property. So
So
situations like
this is
that,
like our slogan.
go ahead, Yvonne.
No, it's just like our slogan, service you trust. So you actually listen, you have empathy, listening to the customer requirement. Then only you
Yes,
to find the right property and solutions to them.
yes, very true.
Okay. So do you still have any cases or any tips to give it to them? How to turn around other than listening, find the things and build the trust?
Okay. once you have listened to them, then you also know their capabilities. So they might have come to you at one sales gallery. They might like that place, but they are unable to purchase it or they had their doubts. So swing them around. You know, with PropNext, we have 70 over, actually, frankly, we have so many other projects. So swing them around other projects so that they can they can be comfortable with the one that is for sorry so that they are comfortable with the project that you have introduced to them, because they have to look at their financial ability as well. So being in PropNext
Mm,
and being when you have tough clients like that, don't just talk to them about one project. Talk to them about several projects. Show them and also the differences, guide them and coach them, explain to them. You see, when you have the mission of not closing the deal yet, all you need to do is explain to them each and everything, that what are you going into. This is a property. It's not something that you purchase today and you can just ignore it, or it's not something like it's 10 ringgit, just buy today and then never mind if I don't use it. Property is a long term investment, and
mm,
if you get into the correct property, and if an agent is able to convince you and guide you to that, that is a satisfying client, as well as a satisfied agent as well. And not only that, once you do that, you have win the customer's heart. The word by mouth introduction, the marketing is done for you, because again, service you trust, everybody comes back to you.
thank you for all. Thank you for the sharing. It's good. I find that you actually don't feel like you are just 2 years. You're actually more than like a very very senior negotiator. I don't look at that you are just 2 years. You're actually more than 10 years. Feel like you know what you are doing, and you really not just selling sick of selling product. You actually service the client, understand them, like our slogan, service you trust. So indeed, another question
You are
that
too kind,
would like
Yvonne.
to.
You are Yeah, you are too kind.
No, no, it's
But
true, it's true. And you can ask people who are actually watching, they definitely will say the same too. And Sean also watching the live as well. He said, "Congrats, indeed, for your
oh,
great achievement. Super proud of you."
thank you. Thank you.
Mm,
Actually, I would like to share on that as well, because when I first came in, yeah, as I said, I had zero knowledge. And what made me, not only the trainings that I went through, I I became a tagger. What is a tagger is a person who is actually specialized or focuses more on that one particular project. So I actually applied to become a tagger despite I had zero knowledge. And that was my stepping stone to try on. And I thank Lynn and Cliff Xiao, who actually gave me the green light to, and they actually welcomed me with open arms, and they guided me a lot there. So that was a time that I actually picked up a lot of a lot of knowledge, how to actually sell a property and what property is all about. And so from being a tagger, I picked up all the knowledge. And from one from one property, I went to another property. And I remember Cliff asking me, Indy, why do you want to be a tagger again? My answer to him was, it's that I need that atmosphere as well, because this was early last year, sorry, due to MCO, CMCO, you see, all of us were down. And basically, we were we were all concentrating on our family, and we just like set aside our financial needs at that moment, because we told our, I mean, there was like a block to all of us, thinking that we might not be able to do anything because of MCO. But that's when we had our taggers and we had our leaders who had actually um, guided us how we could actually perform over Zoom, over WhatsApp video calls. And that's when I realized that, nothing stops us. There's always a way for everything. If there's a will, there's always a way. We can achieve whatever we want. So that is where I actually polished myself, and I gained a lot of knowledge, and I learned a lot about property.
Okay. So people who tune in and you are not in this property line, you may wonder what is this tagger about. The tagger is actually one of the terms that we use in our company. Is actually they actually focus and in a project, and then they're helping our people to do a presentations in this in certain project. So there is like tag along. They help you to present the project. So this is that's why when we want to the tagger is actually they need to be trained. They need to be understand well about the product itself, and then also understand how is the details about all the product. That's why this is where Indy learn from it, and she actually very committed. She also one of a super tagger. She able to help all the connections present the project and close the deal as well. Okay, thank you, Indy, for this super tagger. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
Indy,
Thank you.
and then
Yes.
now we see. Yes, Sarah said you are always inspire me on how you carry yourself. You're professional. I always feel 5 star of your service.
Oh,
Sarah say
you're
about you.
so sweet. Sarah, thank you. You're really so kind. And probably it's also because of the background that I was in earlier, my service industry. I was with Malaysia Airlines for 25 years. So we carried ourselves well. So I think I would still want to continue in that manner. Thank you, Sarah.
So that's why this is the experience that you have. Sometimes in your past job that you have is still able to bring it a good thing, still able to bring it to this career, right? So like yourself, you say
Yes,
that you're actually in the airline before, and then the service that you've been trained and how you service your clients. So you bring all this right and good and workable attitude come over to this career. So I
yes,
believe that whoever's that is actually in airline, in service line, you it's okay. You still can come into it. Whatever that you learn or whatever things that you have in your past job is actually come to here. You're also still able to use it as long as the skill
yes.
is with you and the attitude is right. Okay. So indeed, just want to ask you, like if like those ladies or women out there, they actually would like to explore, or maybe they have fear, maybe they are also nervous. And what is the things that you would like to give them a keynote or advice?
Okay. If you're interested to do something, as long as you can focus, and if you're interested in property, please do drop by to PropNex. As for me, I dare say, whatever I know, I will definitely share with you. And someone has told me, Indy, you're like a teacher, because you teach us A is apple, B is boy. I go like, yeah, because when I was learning, because I did not have any knowledge on this. So I had to go on the ABC steps. So since I went through that, I'm able to guide any of you who's interested, because it's nothing is impossible. Never say never. I refuse to give up. Every appointment is a closing possibility. In my mind, I picture myself closing the deal all the time. And always be positive, and if you are focused, you are able to get it. Feel free to call me. I think I'll share my number: 012 2 844. Please feel free to call me, ask me any question, whatever you require. I'm happy to guide and share with you.
Yes, like Indy said, it's actually she actually is from the zero and she able to achieve it. So she will able to understand you well and able to guide and share with you. Because a lot of time, if they started very long time ago and they're already very expert, then it's very hard for them to recall back what is the step. So for Indy, she's still able to guide you through from what is the first step, second step, and third step. So no need to worry. If you would like to explore in real estate industry, you may either contact any one of our connections, or you can actually call Indy, and we are very helpful to guide you through. Because we always know that in order to, because this is like an entrepreneur, this is a platform for you to actually build your business and career in this industry. Okay, so okay. Cynthia said that you're polite and calm. No wonder super tagger. She
Thank
said.
you. Thank you. Actually, professionalism goes everywhere. So if we are polite, we are tactful. In fact, I would like to invite all my colleagues, any of my stewardesses, flight stewards, even for that matter, pilots. Please feel free to call me. I love to share the knowledge that I have, the experiences, and the achievements. Within a very short period of time, I have actually achieved quite a bit. And with God's grace, I'm humbled. I thank God for everything, and also thank my leaders for always, always guiding me, and Sean for always motivating me. Never ever he ever said, "Oh, Indy, you must close this, you must have this, you must," nothing of that sort. Just with love and always just motivates. It feels so nice to have to work in that kind of environment, very family oriented.
So it's actually so fast the time. We are already going to 8:30, already 30 minutes away. So indeed, any last
Yes,
word? Or indeed, Yuki said that you have a very beautiful heart and your attitude is very good.
thank you. Thank you, boss.
Yuki comment to you.
Thank you, boss. Thank you.
Okay, so now we're coming to the end. Do you have any questions to ask Indy before we end for this section? Do you have any questions for Indy? If
May I?
yes, you
May
may
I?
actually type it out. What?
Okay.
Yes.
While they are typing their questions, actually, I would like to
Mm,
add on one scenario I had. Um, it was
yes.
a phone call. It was a phone call, and I was pretty upset over the phone call. And I was in the office. I was actually seated in the office, and it was like I didn't know what actually to do. I just walked and just went into Yuki's room. Yuki is our one of our bosses, our CEO, and I just knocked her room door, and she said, "Come in." And I just told her, I said, "Yuki, this is what happened." And she go like, "Wow, Indy." Firstly, she said, "I'm so happy that you just walked in here and you just poured out whatever you needed to." And then secondly, she advised me, she shared with me scenarios, and she guided me. And from there I realized a lot of things. He was like a motherly figure, a sisterly figure, and that love and that uh, comfort that I received from her. I don't think any um, agencies, or I don't know, I could be wrong. Yeah. Forgive me for that. But for me, it was very touching because she actually managed to solve and make me feel so relaxed, and it's all, and her keywords were, this is all the universe, we learn from this. And I appreciated it. I sincerely, till today, that day, that moment in her room has changed quite a bit for me, my life. And I'd like to thank you,
Good.
Key. So in other words, in PropNext, it's not just property. It is there are a lot of things that we learn in PropNext. All the trainings that we attend. Our trainings are actually very, very effective. Please do take the initiative to join our trainings. And they are not, I mean, they are, most of the trainings are free. So please come and join in, and it's a gain situation. You will really gain a lot of knowledge, a lot of information is provided, and that's where from zero you will become a SHERO.
Yes. Mark too say hi. Hi, and Super Tiger Indy. And Erica say hi, Evon and Indy. Indy, I'm so great to know you. I'm proud of you and you inspire me to dream bigger. Thank you for your super support all this while. Thank you very much. So I believe that from all the conversation here, you are a super tagger for a lot of people and you help a lot of productions. Hmm. And
Thank
Universal
you.
have all the answer for every one of us. Yes.
I agree.
Yes, that's
Agree.
as we know that things happen for a reason, and when we met and people come into our life is for a season, for a reason. So we always learn from all the incidents that happen to us. So good. Yes. Okay. So any questions? No, we will be going to end for the sections. So I believe that every one of you have the tips and hear from our indie, a zero to a hero, okay? A hero, yeah. So I believe that every one of you have all the tips and you can actually contact her anytime, anywhere. She's very helpful to actually share her knowledge and how she become a super tagger. You also can actually check with her. Okay? So, Indy,
Sharing
do
is
you have any
caring.
last word to
Yes.
give our Facebook fans?
Okay. So at my closing again, I would definitely say that please stay focused. Okay. Whenever you focus on the customer satisfaction, the deals will close automatically. And stay positive. I have come across many agents whenever, especially because I'm tagging their cases, they will have um, this doubt in them that, oh, you think my client will buy? You think this? You know, you see, if you have already given yourself a negativity and you already have doubt in yourself, if you are doubting yourself, how are you going to present? So there's a lot of negativity in you. So negativity is going to go on there. So my advice to all of you is that always stay focused and be positive. Tell yourself, you can do it and you will do it. You can do it, you will do it. And it will definitely be done. Exactly that. And why fear? When all the PropNexians are always here to guide and coach. Sharing is caring. And I believe in that.
Yes, I love your final one. Believe in yourself. Believe. is very important in every one of us, and the worth of yourself also very important, worthiness of yourself. And our
True.
culture is really sharing. It is caring. Caring is sharing. So we always share whatever we know, and we will share with each other. So thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you very much to stay with us to watch till the end. And actually, this re-interview, we will have sections for tomorrow. Yeah, Juliana. Yes, Juliana. She is one of good example as well. Yes, she is. Okay. And
I'm
tomorrow, you must
humble.
stay tuned
Oh,
for
sorry.
tomorrow. Tomorrow is a Chinese versions of We-Interview. We will have another guest. So
Session.
later they will show you the poster who Yuki will be the one who holds it. So let's stay tuned for tomorrow. Okay? Thank you so much for everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank
Okay.
thank you everyone.
you.
I'm humble. God bless. Take care.
Thank you for your great sharing. It's really a got a lot of diamond giving up to every one of us. Thank you.
Thanks, Yvonne. Thank you.
Thank you.